I'm doing today is a halo shadow, and I used warm tones and cool tones and kind of smoked it all out, and that's how I got this look. And I also got this look using the new Shayla and Colourpop collection. In this collection, you get 7 things. You get 3 lipsticks, 1 lip gloss, 2 loose powder highlights, and a 16 pan palette. And it is so gorgeous. It's got really cool ranges. It goes from super warm to bright, vivid colors and also cool tones. And the name on these shadows are just excellent. And you get the names on the front of the palette and also on the back. So she always talks about that in all her videos I see when she does reviews. She's talking about how sometimes the names aren't on there and they're on the back and you're sitting here going like, what am I using? What shade is this? But she made it really easy and user-friendly. So in this palette you get 12 shimmery shades and then you get 4 matte colors. The palette is very pigmented, it's super creamy, and I really liked it. When I was doing the swatches, it just went on so simple and so smooth, and it wasn't like I had to force it or anything like that. And it went on my eye just the exact same way as it did with my finger on the palette. With the lipsticks, you get 3 of them, and you get a really deep light mauve shade, you get a nude shade, and you also get a very peachy shade as well. And the lipsticks are super creamy and soft, and as a matter of fact my lips were really kind of chapped, and when I put these on my lips feel a lot smoother. They're very pretty shades. And you also get a very peachy rose gold gloss. It goes on very translucent, but it has very peachy pink reflex in it. And with the loose powder highlighters, you get 2 of them, of course. And then you have 1 gold shade and 1 rose gold super bronze shade. So I think the shade Pose is the one I'm pointing at right here. And it is super pretty for summer, and I'm gonna put this all over my body, like all over. I'm gonna be glowing with this stuff. The reason why I chose this product to be the first review on my channel is that Shayla is actually my most favorite #1 beauty influencer out there. She is amazing, and when I heard the story of her come up, she made me want to start my own beauty journey as well. And I also fell in love with her dog, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the reasons why I loved her too, is that Titus was just one of the most adorable puppies I've ever seen out there and had great personality. And it's so sweet that she tributed him in this palette, and this shade is just so Titus. Like that's him right there. And if you guys want to see how I got this beauty look, then continue watching. Okay guys, so I already did my eyebrows and my base off camera, and we're gonna just jump right into the eyeshadow look with the Shayla and Colourpop collection. So I'm going into the Perception palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Culture, which is right there. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I am going to just start on the outer V of my eye and do my usual with any transition shade that I always do, is just go back and forth and in circular motions. So like I said, start on the outer V, go back and forth into the crease, and then blend it out. I'm going to be going back into the palette and using the shade Revenge, and we're just going to deepen the shadow up with some pigment. So all I'm doing here at the edge is I'm creating a little point, not like a wing effect, but like just very sharp, and making sure that it looks very clean. And if it does get messy, it's okay. You can always take a makeup wipe and just make that line super sleek. So now I'm bringing Revenge to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm blending it towards the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so jumping on to the concealer part, we are going to create a halo effect, and I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I'm going into this yellow shade right here. On me, it doesn't look as yellow, but on the palette itself, it does look extremely yellow. So just be wary of that. So what I like to do when I do my halo eyes is I like to start at the very bottom and work my way up to the top part of my crease. And I start very small at first, so it looks like really thin, and then I build up. So I'm going to be going into the shade IE, which is where I live, and I'm going to put this where we put the concealer. And I'm just going to pat it onto the eye and fill out the concealer. Okay, so now that we have IE on our lids, I'm going to go back in with 14. And what I'm going to do with 14 is I'm just going to kind of put it where we put the green to make the green stand out a lot better. So I'm not putting a lot of it on. I'm actually going to put some of it on my hand and then go and just press it lightly throughout IE. So now IE has this very subtle hint of blue in it. I'm going to be going in with my favorite shade, and it's only my favorite shade because I'm biased and I totally loved her dog Titus. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to blend it in with the green. I'm not going to do it completely on the outer corner because I'm going to use a different shade, and that's what we're going to do. So I noticed that there's barely any kickback. There is quite a little bit, if you can tell right there, from Revenge, but it's not a lot. It's not too much. You know, it's not like some other palettes. Just saying. All I'm doing is I'm dipping the brush into Titus, and then I'm going to tap it on the outer corner of where we laid IE and 14 down. So I'm not doing it on the outer corner of the eye, I'm doing it on the outer corners of the crease color. Or no, not the crease color, the lid color. And with played out, then I'm going to do the outer corner of my eye and just blend it inwards. So on the outer corner, I'm blending it inwards, and on the inner corner, I'll be blending it outwards. Okay, so now that I have my face makeup done, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes, the bottom of the eyes to be exact, and I'm gonna be using the same exact shades that I used in the same exact pattern that I did use it underneath my eyes. So first I'm gonna go in with Revenge. I'm gonna go in with this little green brush right here. I'm going to get some Revenge, and I'm gonna smoke out my under eye. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take Played Out and put that on the outer corner and inner corner of my under eye. So then I'm gonna take the shade IE and I'm gonna focus that on the center of my under eye. And taking 14, we're going to brighten up the green pigment by adding just a little bit of blue touches. So to pop our inner corner of our eyes, I'm going to take Spill the Tea, and I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eyes. So moving on to the next thing in the collection, I'm going to be using the highlight, and the shade I'm going to be using is Boomin'. And she said in her video to use a fan brush, which I don't ever use. Now let's see if this highlight is popping. Move my weave out the way. Ooh. Who is she? And it's not like a very cakey highlight either. It's really blending in with my skin. I like this, but I don't know about the fan method though. So before we move on to the rest of the collection, which is the lip stuff, I'm going to just line my lips real fast with the I Love Sarahi in Colourpop's, I think this is 951. Yeah. So the shade that I'm going to be using from the lip part of the collection is Quickie. And this is a very nude mauve-y shade. Very cute, very pretty, and I have a feeling that I will be using this quite a lot. So I'm just going to put it onto my lips. Actually, when you put it on your lips, it looks very peachy. Moving on to the final step of this makeup look and the collection, I'm using the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade No Freak. And this lip gloss has very, like I said earlier, rose gold, reflex, and little pink glitters and silver. Like, it's very glittery, very pretty. Now let's see if it's very glossy. Okay guys, so this is the final look for the Shayla and Colourpop collection. This collection is very beautiful, it's very Shayla, and it's vibrant, and it's also got warm tones in it. It's one of my favorite collections so far from one of these beauty influencers. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and if you want to be notified when I post any new videos as well, be sure to click the bell. And until then, I will see you guys in my next video.